The first inexpensive everyday item that's truly worth it is the under the pillow alarm clock. I've been using this $15 alarm clock tucked under my pillow, and it's been a game changer, especially if you share a bed with someone. Ever wanted to set an alarm without waking up your partner? This little gadget does just that by vibrating gently to wake you up while keeping them undisturbed. It's also perfect if you prefer to keep digital devices out of the bedroom. If you want to get this specific item I'm covering, I'll have an Amazon link down below, but to be honest, any decent alarm clock works as well. So we all know how tempting it is to scroll through our phones until 2 a.m., only to regret it later when we're struggling to sleep. By swapping out our phones for a simple alarm clock like this, we can eliminate that temptation and enjoy a better night's rest. Another fantastic, budget-friendly everyday item is the Clipon book light. You shouldn't have to shell out more than $10 for this one. Reading is a habit that pays off in the long run. Not only does it expand your knowledge, but it also stimulates your brain, potentially enhancing your job performance and leading to higher earnings down the line. Personally, I enjoy reading before bed. While I do own a Kindle Paperwhite, sometimes I prefer the feel of a physical hardback book. These $10 clip-on book lights are a fantastic solution for reading at night. They can be easily attached to any bed headboard, serving as a gentle reminder to pick up a book whenever you see them. The third inexpensive everyday item is a cordless electric vacuum cleaner. This is an incredibly handy tool to have around the house, especially for those quick cleanups of small messes. Priced affordably at around $20, this device offers convenience and efficiency without the hassle of dragging out a broom or a bulky traditional vacuum cleaner. What I like the most is how lightweight and compact the vacuum is, making it easy to store and carry around. This makes it ideal for small living spaces, apartments, or for anyone who wants a quick and efficient cleaning solution without the bulk and hassle of a traditional vacuum cleaner. Alright, let's talk about the fourth inexpensive everyday item that's worth every penny: an eye cover or sleep mask. I'm a big advocate for getting a good night's sleep. No matter how well we plan our day, if we don't get proper sleep, everything tends to fall apart because we end up feeling like zombies. One of my top recommendations for achieving better sleep is this $10 eye cover. Research has shown that even the slightest bit of light can disrupt our sleep, so using an eye cover or sleep mask is one of the most effective ways to block out light. I personally have one for home and one for travel, and I've even collected a few free ones from international flights. It's always good to have backups in case I misplace the ones I currently have. The fifth essential everyday item that's worth every cent is a smartphone case and screen protector. You can find a decent smartphone case for under $15 and a good screen protector for less than $10. Personally, I've lost count of how many times I've been thankful for having both a phone case and a screen protector for my iPhone, especially when I'm traveling or exercising, which means I am more prone to dropping my phone. Spending $10 to $15 to safeguard your $1,000 investment is a no-brainer for me. The sixth essential everyday item that's worth every penny is clear shoe containers. These are among my favorite organizational tools, and I usually grab them from the Container Store because they offer bulk discounts. However, you can also find them on Amazon for about $2 each. What makes these containers so great is their versatility. Because they're clear, you can easily see what's inside, and they stack neatly. As your life evolves, you can easily swap out what you store in them. If you have kids, you can use them to organize their small toys. But as I grow older, I'm sure you'll find new uses for them. Personally, I use them to organize my camera gear and various small accessories that tend to clutter up my space. Unlike some other home organization solutions that are tailored to specific items, like Lego bins or pencil organizers, these clear shoe bins are more adaptable to changing needs. Continuing with the theme of affordable items that make a big difference, the seventh essential everyday item worth investing in is earplugs. You can get a whole container of them for less than $20. As I've gotten older, I've become more sensitive to both light and noise, so I need to take proactive steps to minimize them if I want to sleep well. Even the slightest sound, like a barking dog or a loud car passing by at night, can disrupt my sleep cycle. That's why I actively seek ways to reduce these interruptions, and earplugs have been incredibly helpful in blocking out noise. While they may not completely eliminate all noise, they certainly make a difference, and for just a few cents each, they're definitely worth a try. The number 8 inexpensive everyday item is a whiteboard. Having a whiteboard mounted next to my work desk has been an invaluable tool for staying organized and on top of tasks. With just a quick glance, I can see what items need to be taken care of, whether it's deadlines, appointments, or important reminders. It serves as a visual reminder of my priorities and helps me stay focused throughout the day. Besides, I also use it to jot down ideas, brainstorm, and sketch out plans whenever inspiration strikes. It's a versatile space where I can visually map out projects, outline goals, and track progress. Continuing with the theme, the ninth inexpensive everyday item that I find extremely valuable is storage baskets. If you buy them in bulk, you can usually get them for around $3 to $5 each. What I like to do is purchase multiple identical baskets so that I can easily interchange them, similar to clear shoe bins. The idea is you would be able to put different things and repurpose them when you need to. For instance, I use baskets of the same size to organize our extra soap, medicine, and travel items. If we run out of soap, it's not an issue. I can simply repurpose a basket for something else by relabeling it. Since our lives are constantly changing, I believe it's important to invest in items that can easily adapt to changing needs. Now, the 10th inexpensive everyday item is an electric kettle. This is a fantastic addition to any kitchen for its speedy ability to boil water, making it ideal for preparing tea or coffee in a flash. With its rapid heating mechanism, you can have hot water ready in just a matter of minutes, saving you valuable time during busy mornings or when you're craving a warm beverage. Additionally, electric kettles often come with convenient features such as automatic shut-off functionality, ensuring safety and peace of mind even if you forget to turn it off. This appliance is not only practical, but also versatile, as it can be used for various purposes beyond making hot drinks, such as preparing instant noodles, oatmeal, or soup broth. Its affordability, efficiency, and versatility makes the electric kettle a must-have kitchen gadget for anyone who enjoys the convenience of quick and easy hot water preparation. The 11th inexpensive everyday item that adds tremendous value is iPad case skins. My iPad is practically glued to my hands. It's my trusted companion whenever I'm away from my desk. Whether I'm traveling or just spending the day out, it's always by my side. To complement my iPad, I have a somewhat expensive keyboard case. However, with frequent use, the case tends to show signs of wear and tear, which is where these $15 case skins come in handy. They not only come in a variety of colors and designs to jazz up my iPad case, but also provide protection against scratches and scuffs. Considering the $300 investment in my iPad, spending $15 to keep it looking pristine is an easy decision for me. The 12th inexpensive everyday item that's incredibly useful is mason jars. These can be bought for less than $4 each, especially if you buy them in bulk. Alongside my pre-made meals, I'm a fan of whipping up green smoothies to complement my lunch every day. We all know we should eat more greens, but let's face it, it's not always the most enjoyable tasks. Who truly loves munching on plain spinach and kale, especially if they're not seasoned or cooked? So to make consuming greens easier, I blend them into smoothies. I mix a bunch of greens with pineapple, a combination I found to be the most palatable after much trial and error. When stored in mason jars, these smoothies keep quite well. And like any glass container, as long as you take care of them, mason jars can last you many years. The 13th inexpensive everyday item that's incredibly useful, index cards. You've probably used them at least once while growing up, so imagine this scenario. You're reading a fantastic book in bed, and you come across a brilliant idea or a profound phrase that you want to jot down, but you don't have your phone nearby. Not to worry. This is where index cards come in handy. You can get a pack of 100 for no more than $1 at Office Depot, Target, or Amazon. I like to keep several of them near my bed and desk, ensuring I always have something to write on. Unlike a notebook which has bound pages, index cards are separate, making it easy to recycle them once you're done using one. And they're not just useful for bedtime note-taking. You can use them anywhere to jot down quick notes, make shopping lists, or even for journaling. The 14th inexpensive everyday item worth investing in is a travel cable organizer. I purchased this handy organizer from Amazon for about $10. Let's be honest, we all have way more cables laying around than we care to admit. USB-C, micro HDMI, Apple Lightning, you name it. And when we're on the go, it's especially challenging to keep track of which cables we need. Plus, if we don't have extras, we end up having to unplug the ones we're using at home just to take them with us. That's where these affordable travel cable organizers come in clutch. I always keep a spare set of cables and a charging brick in mind, ensuring I have everything I need in my bag, whether I'm heading to a coffee shop or going on a family trip. It takes away the stress of having to remember which cables to pack every time I leave the office. The 15th item that is inexpensive, that's worth every penny, is an electric fan. An electric fan can be a valuable aid for better sleep. The gentle hum of an electric fan provides a consistent, soothing background noise that can help drown out other disruptive sounds. This white noise can mask noises from outside, such as traffic or even neighbors, as well as internal sounds like snoring or creaky floors. Many electric fans also offer adjustable settings to control the airflow and temperature of your bedroom. Keeping the room cool can help create a more comfortable sleep environment, as cooler temperatures are often conducive to falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. The number 16 useful everyday item that's worth its price is the inbox tray. It's a staple on my desk because it helps me manage all the paperwork that tends to pile up. From receipts that need scanning to bank notices, bills, and permission forms, it's easy for these items to clutter our workspace and distract us from more important tasks. Instead of dealing with each piece of paper as soon as it comes in, which can be disruptive and inefficient, I use my $8 inbox tray to collect everything throughout the day. Then, at the end of the day, I set aside dedicated time to go through the contents of the tray, allowing me to focus on the task at hand without interruptions. And that's it. Thanks for watching to the end, and if you enjoyed this and want future videos, be sure to subscribe. Or if you want it in your email, then join my newsletter below, where I will send you investing and personal finance tips every week. Cheers!